Today, I'm going to introduce you to Jeff Hammond. He's the senior prosthetist of our Mid-Florida region at Sky, and he has some special things to share with us. He does incredible work for individuals that need prosthetics and orthotics. Jeff, when you get up in the morning and you put on this blue uniform, what gives you energy?
I feel like I have in the day ahead of me things that I'm going to do that are going to touch patients' lives individually and as a group. The opportunity that I get to wear these blue scrubs and do what I do on a daily basis is truly a blessing for me. I feel that I have the ability and the potential to be able to help all people that I can help that come in front of me. So when I put this uniform on in the morning, it's fantastic that I get to walk out the door and do what I do every day. I'm very enthused. I love it. You know, I feel like I don't go to work. I feel like it's not work. It's something that I get to do that I enjoy so much.
When you show up and you're side by side with a patient and it's the first time, they probably have questions for you. What are a couple of the types of questions that they always ask right at the beginning when you meet them?
They always ask me about how long it's going to take, because most patients are ready to go. They have the amputation surgery, they have their sutures or their staples in, and they have to wait. They have to wait to heal. And a lot of our patients are dysvascular diabetic patients who heal slowly. And that is one of the biggest obstacles that we have, is the healing process. And then they want to know what they're going to be able to do. And I let them know that that is actually up to them. I feel like I can design the best fitting and functioning prosthesis in the entire world, but it doesn't make the patients walk. They make it walk. And I have to let them know it's by getting their strength, regaining their strength, that they can regain their lives that they had previous to the amputation surgery.
Is it possible? I mean, can they regain their lives?
Most definitely. It's very possible. Everyone has the ability to do it, as long as they have the will and the drive to do it. It's a lot of work. My story began a long time ago in 1987 from a motorcycle wreck when I was in college. And I was dead on the scene. Somebody thankfully watched me drive by and wreck, and they called 911, and they came and they resuscitated me, and they put me in a jet helicopter, and they life flighted me to the hospital, and I was in surgery for 9 hours. And they could not save my leg. I hit a telephone pole. I had destroyed the arteries and veins so badly in my lower limb they couldn't get the blood to flow down and back up, so they had to amputate my leg. And I was 21 years old, and I was in a coma for 3 days, and I woke up and I didn't remember anything. And I looked down and my leg was gone, and it was, thank God they had everybody around my bed and my family and my friends, and they were the ones that, without them, I wouldn't be where I am today. They surrounded me. They surrounded me with love and support, and I was going through the process of getting a prosthesis, and I got one, and I started walking, and I had a little light bulb went off and said, well, maybe you ought to look into doing this and helping others that have been through the same thing you have. And I did. I went back to school to do prosthetics and orthotics, and I graduated in 1991 from Florida International University with my Bachelor's of Science in Prosthetics and Orthotics, and I've been going ever since. So this will be 32 years.
You started as a prosthetic patient.
Correct.
And then you became a prosthetist.
I did.
That's an interesting combination. Does that make your work different because you've had experience in both now, to be the patient and then the prosthetist?
Absolutely. It definitely gives me the empathy for each and every patient that I have, but it also gives me a connection. I don't always come in and lift up my leg and wave the flag and say, look here, look here. With each patient, it's kind of individual how I do that. But once they see me walk in, then they see that I have a prosthetic limb, and they couldn't even tell when I was walking around and coming in to treat them. They light up, and then they're able to ask me some more in-depth questions that I can only answer because I'm an amputee. Like phantom pain and things like that that I can relate to with them, and it makes the whole process, it makes the patient so much more at ease, and the whole process is a little bit smoother. We have right care, right place, and right time.